Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the glamorous life I lead working from home. Most of the time I'm in the gym, but today is Saturday, so I'm just having a pretty easy day editing this video from bed. Woo! This is the highly requested dumbbell only workout video. It's for your full body. This workout would be really useful if you were to have limited equipment, if you're in like a hotel or an apartment gym, or if you are wanting to, if you feel a little bit uncomfortable in the weights room and you wanted to just grab a few dumbbells and go into your own space. It's really handy for that. This is suitable for all levels and abilities. You want to make sure that the weight is challenging for you and you're struggling in the last few reps, but try not to compromise your form. I'm going to do a voiceover for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you do have any more requests for videos that you would like me to make for you in the future, please do leave them in the comment box down below and I will be sure to get them recorded for you. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Going to start off with a tricep for the legs. The first exercise being reverse lunges. Now with this, you want to make sure that you're keeping your upper body all engaged. So abs nice and tight, squeeze that tummy button in towards your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back and push your shoulders down away from your ears. That is going to help with your balance, and your eye line wants to be straight ahead of you rather than looking down at the floor. When you take a nice big step back, think about engaging the back glute. So you're keeping that tight as you're lunging down, and then as you come up, you are pushing up through the heel. Make sure that you are getting the mind-muscle connection with this and all the exercises in this workout, as it's really going to help you to work your muscles to the maximum potential and avoid going through the motions. So we're going to do 20 reps of this. And then we're going to move on to the next exercise in this tricep with no rest, which is the goblet squat. With this exercise, I do like to use a heavier dumbbell as I'm holding it with both of my hands. I make sure that I'm keeping my back in a neutral position. With this, it's very easy to allow your shoulders to round forwards to protract and get a curve in the spine. So just make sure that you are keeping your back in a neutral position. As you go down, think about pushing your knees out to the side, and you want to be aiming to get to about 90 degrees in depth. And then as you come up from the bottom, think about engaging your glutes, squeezing them from the bottom of the squat and then pushing through the heel and the midfoot. As you can see, I'm not taking my hips to full extension with this, and that is because I want to keep the tension in my glutes. After completing 10 reps of the goblet squat, I'm then using the same weight to complete 10 reps with a sumo deadlift. So I'm taking a wider stance. Again, I'm pushing my knees out, keeping the tension in my glutes and not fully extending at the top. Or I always try and tap the weight on the floor at the same time. Again, with this, it's really important that you keep your shoulder blades squeezed together at the back, that you're keeping your back engaged and a nice neutral spine to avoid any injury or strains there. Then you'll feel it more in your legs and your glutes rather than your back. Next up, we're going to move on to a superset for your back and biceps. First, I'm starting with a bent over row with the dumbbells. Now, as you can see, I'm angling my pinky finger out, so the dumbbell is not parallel with my body. It's kind of on a diagonal angle. From there, I am squeezing my shoulder blades together and pulling back with my elbows, making sure I'm feeling that in my back. As you can see as well, I've got a slight bend in my knees and I'm hinging forwards from my hips with a nice neutral spine. I'm trying to isolate the movement to my arms, so I'm trying not to move my upper body much as I'm pulling the dumbbells in towards my body. And as I pull the dumbbells in, I'm thinking about squeezing them in towards my belly button. If you start squeezing them in any higher, it becomes a more shoulder dominant movement and more of an upright row. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this exercise. I'm then supersetting that exercise with some hammer curls. So again, I've got my knees slightly bent, and which helps to engage my core, I find. I'm keeping my elbows squeezed into the side, and I'm trying to isolate my bicep by only using my forearm. See, I like to do these over the conventional curls where your palm would be facing the ceiling. The dumbbells are in a horizontal position, and I just do this because I feel it more in my biceps than if I was to twist the dumbbell so that my palms were to face the ceiling. When this exercise starts to get hard, after the first few reps, I'm doing 20 reps here, it's very easy for you to use your body and momentum to get the weights up. So really focus on isolating the movement, engaging your core, digging deep to get that dumbbell up towards your shoulder. Don't rely on swinging your body like a madman. The last superset is for your shoulders and your triceps. I'm starting with this alternating shoulder raise combo. So I'm combining a lateral raise and a front raise with the dumbbells. I just find it mixes it up and it's a really great burnout. So with this, I'm making sure that when I do the raise, I'm keeping my elbow in line with my shoulder and my wrist. So everything is parallel when I'm raising my arms up. I don't let my elbows drop, and I keep a slight bend in my elbow as well. Again, with this, I like to keep the tension in the move, so I'm not fully dropping my arms down to my sides. These were a little heavy for me, I will admit, so I was kind of using a little bit of momentum, but if you are using a lighter weight, try not to drop the dumbbells so far down to your body. Keep the tension there and feel that burn, because it burns, guys, it burns. So we're going to superset that with some overhead tricep extensions with the dumbbell. With this, again, I'm isolating my forearms similar to the bicep curl, but I am starting with the dumbbell behind my head and then I'm extending my elbow without moving my upper arm. I really feel this in my tricep. Just be aware when you are getting tired that you are keeping your shoulders down and back. You will want to kind of shrug your shoulder up towards your ear, but that isn't going to help your situation. Just stay tight in your position to maintain that good form and use your core to get the weight up in the air. That is going to conclude this workout. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please let me know if you try it. Let me know how you get on. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I will see you in the next one.